Welcome to Majesty's House of Music. Now, for bass players, one of the skills you have to master is learning how to work with other band members. So you have a keyboardist, you have a drummer, mainly those two, a keyboardist and a drummer, and you have the bass player. You need to know how you interact and the dynamics of playing with other musicians, how to stick to the progression, how to maintain the groove of the song. Now in this lesson we are going to look at those concepts, okay? And this is part of our full course, which we call the bass intermediate course. If you'd like to learn more concepts on playing bass guitar, check in the description below this video. I'll put a link to my website to the full course, and this is just part of what we cover in that course. So we are extracting this section from that course to help us understand how to work with a band. So watch this up to the end, and I hope you enjoy it.
Okay, welcome to Majesty's Music Academy. This is the last part of our DVD. And in this one, we are going to talk about how to work with a band. So I'll be using a track, and then I'll highlight what you need to do as a bass guitarist. So our track is on the key of G. Our progression is from the 1 to the 7 to the 3 to the 6. Then to the flat 2, or maybe you can choose to remain at the 6, to the 2, then to the 5, and back to the 1. So it's a simple progression. So let's just play it, and then I'll highlight what you need to do as a bassist. Yeah, so that's it. That's the track. So I'll be highlighting specific areas. If you checked my track, the pattern of the kick was changing, and so was the pattern of the bass. So if, for example, the kick is going pa, pa, that's exactly what you should be doing as a bassist, especially in these slow songs. When the pattern changes, maybe the last pattern was pa, pa, that was the last pattern. So if the pattern changes, same thing to you as the bassist, your pattern should also change. The other thing is, as you practice, try to practice with a metronome. That will help you follow the beat correctly. These tracks are designed with a certain metronome. I think for this one it was 57 beats per minute. So when you're working with this track, you should be able to learn how to work with a metronome. The other thing is, when you are playing with a drummer, keep the groove. That's basically what we are saying. Work hand in hand with your drummer. When your drummer is maybe doing some fills, that's when you are allowed to do some runs. You can do those runs when your drummer is filling up, or the song is rising or something of that sort. So that's when you're allowed to do your runs. But as far as the other part of the music is concerned, just keep the groove. The second part of this track, we have a rhythm section. That's a keyboard section in this track. What you should be able to do when you are working with a keyboardist is to be able to maintain the progression. Just play the correct progressions. Like if you listen to the first part of my track, it starts with a 6 to the 7 to the 1. Now, you as a bassist, you have very many options. You could play a 2-5-1, but particularly that's not what's required at that point of the song. So what is required is a 6-7-1. So make sure you play the correct progressions. If it's a 6-7-1, keep it as a 6-7-1, unless you have agreed with the other band members to change the progression. That's what I was talking about in the substitutions part. You don't just substitute alone, you work with the other band members. Secondly, you should strive to learn some of these voicings. I'll give you an example. In my track, the keyboardist was using something like when the bassist is playing the 7, the keyboardist was using a major 6 chord, if you notice. So it's like a major 6 over the 7. So you should strive to learn some of this stroked progression. Maybe at some point the keyboardist is playing